Hey YouTube, look who's back again. Wow, it's like a constant thing. Like buses, nothing for 7 years and then 3 or 4 come along at once. So, as promised, I said, if you interacted, if you're interested, I would give you some Lightsworn combos. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let me move the camera over a little bit so we've got a little bit more room. Again, full disclosure at the start, these combo videos are completely and entirely unscripted. Obviously, I know the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I know the decks. However, sometimes you will just make mistakes and you will just cheat unknowingly. Obviously, if you do spot any kind of illegal combo / infringement, please let me know in the comments below. It's not intentional. It's not like Konami live streams where they just cheat and allow it. Anyway, onto the combo video. So what we're going to do is just going to give it, I've given it a proper pile shuffle off of camera, and then we'll give it, one of these classic little weave shuffles, and then we'll cut it. It could be absolute garbo, and it could be good. So let's see how we start off. So far, quite terrible. Okay, so the charge really saves us. Oh dear. Now, obviously, we're going to play this with the intention of there being no hand traps per se. So we're not going to be like, oh no, I've been ash blossomed or any stuff like that. So first of all, we activate charge, mill 3. That's a shame. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to search for the new one. So we're going to search for Vice. Because we have our wolf in hand, Vice's effect is going to allow us essentially to put the wolf on top of the deck and then mill the top 2 cards and special summon it. So we'll activate that effect. We'll special the Vice. We'll put the wolf on top of the deck. Obviously, when you're in a tournament, make sure you do it this way and make sure you give it to your opponent to cut before you mill. We're going to mill 2. Oh my God, a wolf? Madness! Punishment Dragon going is a little bit sad, but I guess we could technically shuffle it back if we got to shuffle it back. Wolf is going to special summon itself. Okay, so now we have a nice tuner, because this guy is a tuner, because why not? Fucking fantastic. We are going to Synchro Shoken into Athenium. Now, placement on these kind of combo videos, it's not so important where you have to have one guy here, you have to have one guy here. You're kind of just playing build a board, solitaire almost. So you're going to have to, make a decision on how you play as you go. We're looking at our grave. We get to send 2 Lightsworns with different types because we use 2 Lightsworns for Athenian. So we are going to send Vice and Feliz. This is, this can completely change. You might want to send like a wolf and a Vice. You might want to send the Dragonling if you want to add the Punishment Dragon. There's loads and loads of different ways you can do this. Vice will special summon a different type because it was sent to the graveyard, so we're going to special summon Wolf. And then Felice will obviously special summon itself. Now, as you can see, we have 3 different Lightsworns in our graveyard with different names. So we can use Minerva's effect, but we're probably not going to use it just yet. So there's different ways you can do this. This is cool little interaction. Personally, we're not playing into Nib or anything. Like I said, this is hard going to hurt us for Nib, but it is what it is. We're going to banish the White Dragon Wild Buster, and we're going to special summon the Collapse Serpent. The reason we are going to do this is... actually, do we want to do it that way? Or do we want to make the zombie vampire? Okay, so it depends. You've got 2 different ways. You can do it this way, where we go into, I'll show you for the sake of the combo, we can go into Infernal Flame Banshee, detach the wolf. Do you know what? Yeah, let's just do it this way. We're going to go into Infernal Flame Banshee. We're going to detach the wolf. In fact, do you know what? We don't even need to because we already have the corridor. I was going to show you how you search the pyro, the flag, And then you can search the corridor to make you Thunder Dragon Colossus, but we already have Colossus access here, so there's no point in wasting the rank 4. So you could just make IP, to be honest. And then you've got kind of an interruption for SP Little Knight on your opponent's turn. And then with that, we've sent the 4th different Lightsworn to the graveyard. So we are going to banish 4 different Lightsworn names for Athenian's effect. We're going to mill another 4 cards. We are hoping to hit something better. The Chaos Space, I guess, is nice. A Shuffler. Okay. Okay. We could use Chaos Space to get an additional draw. I think I would like to do that. So we'll banish the Chaos Space. And we'll put the White Dragon on the bottom of the deck to draw a card. And we're going to hope that it's something useful. Yeah, cool. We haven't normal summoned yet, so we're going to normal summon Keldo. And then we're going to make, with these 2, a Omega. So again, you've got kind of 2 things you can do here. You can hand loot them for 1, or we can try and get some more mills going. To be honest, with the mills, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot more. So it might be worth using Omega's effects, but not until they're standby, and then actually putting some cards back. Or it might just be worth looping them for 1. We can't really extend too much more because we haven't really got too much more. We could obviously activate Keldo, put back Feliz, Shiren, Punishment, see what we mill if we made a zombie vampire. We'll do it for the sake of the video. So let's put back Felice, we'll put back Punishment, and we will put back, I don't know, Shiren, I guess. No, we'll put back the Collapse Serpent. And then we will shuffle, and we'll make Zombie Vampire. Because don't forget, we're gonna mill our opponent's deck as well, so we're gonna get some knowledge on our opponent's cards, which could always be useful. This isn't gonna be the strongest end board, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So we mill 4, 1. That's nice. 2, 3. If this is a Lebellion, this would be great. It's not. God damn it. I mean, we could do... and just special the Safer, obviously depending on what they've got. You could do the Safer, you could tribute itself to search the Dark Dragon. You could get rid of the Corridor as well and search the Levnia, but that's not going to help you. Not really. So we'll go for Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Yeah, we'll go for Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Again, if we milled a Lebellion there, that would have been beautiful, because we could have got also the Lebellion, got a Magnum, got a Search at play. Unfortunately, Regained is in the graveyard, but it is what it is. So now what we can do is Corridor, we can special summon, and this is easily special summon. You just get one of your banished monsters, shuffle it into the deck, and then you can special summon them. So for this, we are going to put back the Dragonling, or you could put back the Keldo if you're against a deck that, really requires a lot of graveyard interruption. And then we retribute this for no Fun Dragon. And then we have a bit of a follow-up, obviously, on our next turn. If they'd have hand trapped us, we could have used talents, we could have got a couple of draws. Obviously, this isn't a particularly great end board. They're not going to be able to search. And sometimes IP into an SP with this and the extra shuffler here, sometimes it's enough, sometimes it's not. But yeah, so there's one example. We'll do another one, because we're in 10 minutes now, and people kind of lose interest. So again, we'll give it another shuffle. Make sure when you're doing shuffling in tournaments, you do power shuffles, because this isn't the greatest. And hopefully we have a slightly better hand. I mean, when you consider the hand that we had, I don't think the end board was too bad. Obviously, if you're against a deck like Snake Eyes, you are going to lose that game. It's just what it is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking hell. Again, we're going to make the same play here. We're going to charge and we're going to get that Vice, because having these in your hand sucks, but having the Dragonling is nice. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, Branded Brigade. Why? Why do you hate me today? That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is really screaming to you guys to play the deck, right? Vice effect. Special the Felice, mill the Felice, and mill the White Dragon, whatever buster. Special summon this, and we're going to make Athenian again. And again, Athenian effect is going to send the Vice, and we're going to send the Wolf. So, we're going to send Wolf, and we're going to send our last Vice. So, Wolf will special summon itself, Vice will special summon a Felice. Before we do anything else this time though, we are going to special summon this Dragonling. Dragonling's effect is going to send a Lightsworn from deck to grave. So we're going to send the Felice. The reason we're doing this is because we want to get that Punishment Dragon. We want to get that search before it gets milled. Felice will special summon itself again. And then we will synchro these into Omega. There are other rank 8s available, but synchro 8s available, sorry, but I like Omega. It has kind of multiple purposes. And the Dragonling will trigger, and it will add that level 8, specifically Punishment Dragon, to the hand. Now here, again, what do you want to do? We can make the same Infernal Flame Banshee line. We do have access to the zombie vampire with these already, so we are going to just do you know what, now let's get this guy in the grave. We're going to normal summon him, and we're going to get Medora into the grave nice and early. Check the graveyard, make sure that you've got a wolf in there already. Okay, we haven't got a wolf, so we're going to detach the wolf, not the Medora. We can link the Flame Banshee off later. The reason you do this is because you want to have as much life for this chick as you can. So we are going to get the Nemesis flag. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so now we need space. Omega effect, we're going to loop for 1. So there you go, we'll put it here. They have 4 cards in hand. Now, right here you can choose whether you want to go Punishment Dragon and then make the Zombie Vampire. Don't forget to use Athenian's effect first. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Additional 4 mills. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Unfortunately, there's no King's Place for us today. Well, I suppose we could use Medora, couldn't we? But we're not drawing any cards except for potentially. With that, we're going to Punishment Dragon. And then we are going to Xyz Summon. Let's put these over in the corner so we're not messing up too much. We're going to Xyz Summon the Zombie Vampire. We'll detach for Athena. And we're going to do another 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Options. So we want to get the Flame Banshee and we want to get the Zombie Vampire out of the field. So what we can do is just link those two. They're kind of useless. They're kind of done for your IP Masquerena. We really want to get access to a Bystial or a kind of a high-level dragon so that we can use the effect of Lebellion. I just had it with Lebellion. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, because we've milled our King Sarks. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, because we do want to... Can this put back any card? I'm pretty sure it can, can't it? Yes. So we're going to use Medora. And we're actually going to put back King Sark, and Branded Regain. Now, the reason we're doing that is we are going to draw a card with the Chaos Space in the grave. And, you know, any one of them three would be really nice. Or also really, really nice would be a Bystial, a level 6 Bystial. A level 6 Bystial would be insane. So, here you go. We will banish Chaos Space, and we'll put a card that cannot be normal summoned or set to the bottom of the deck. And Destiny Draw. That is not the one. That is not the one. If that had been an Im Seti, it would have been at least a little bit useful. Cool, it is what it is. We're playing with Brick City, boys. From here, it's not really. I mean, obviously, first of all, special by putting a card back. We'll put the Medora back, and then we will use the effect. Tell one of special ones covering hand. If you do shuffle that target, you can add one Nemesis monster from your deck. Yeah, so we're going to use the effect of Flag. We're just going to add Corridor. And you got a 4-mat Appaloosa there if you want. It's not the worst thing, right? And then we will summon a playing Coral Dragon. Ah, you know what? That's not a bad shout. Coral Dragon just here, and then make Dispata. Ideas, boys. Maybe play a Coral Dragon instead of the Crimson. The level 12 Crimson does come up occasionally. The Hieratic Seals, if you're made to go first, sometimes this comes up. Maybe I would play Coral Dragon over this. I don't know. It's entirely situational. Honestly, the best thing we can do here, we don't have a follow-up, is a 4-mat Appaloosa, I guess. Yeah. 4-mat Appo. There you go. And then special this by putting one of these back. Let's put Vice back, I guess. Shuffle that in. And then tribute this for Thunder Dragon Colossus. So obviously, in terms of interruptions, we've got a 4-mat Appaloosa, we've got an SP on the opponent's turn, and we've got Colossus. We've also taken one of their cards, we've got an Omega to come back. And then obviously when we draw, where were you? Would have been a lot stronger. But there you go. That's an example of the combo video for Lightsworn Bystial. It normally does a lot better than that. That's not the greatest show, but it is what it is. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I think the next one I'm going to do is also another mill-centric deck. So we're going to get a lovely cheeky Tearlament video for Brad going. So shout outs to Brad. Hopefully he comes back to join us in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh soon. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me if there's anything interesting that you want to know. And tell me if there's any lines that I didn't do. Anything that you've seen that I could have done differently. And yeah, see you soon.